This might surprise you. Temperatures unite at 40 degrees. It's a curious fact that often catches people off guard. On the Celsius and Fahrenheit scales, 40 degrees Celsius is precisely equal to 40 degree Celsius. At this mystical juncture, whether you're bundled up in a snowstorm in Canada or facing an icy blast in the United States, you are experiencing the same numbing cold. But what brought about these two distinct temperature scales? The Celsius scale was developed by Anders Celsius and is based on the freezing and boiling points of water, while Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit introduced his scale with different reference points, including the temperature of blood and freezing brine. This unique intersection of temperature measurement showcases not just scientific ingenuity, but also the cultural variations in quantifying the natural world. Picture a thermometer peering at 40 degrees. Regardless of where you are, everyone recognizes it as a bone-chilling temperature. So the next time you sip hot cocoa on a winter night, remember this fascinating fact. It's a great conversation starter. Believe it or not, Monopoly was a lesson in inequality. The iconic board game Monopoly, beloved by families and friends, has a fascinating backstory. Originally created in the early 1900s by Elizabeth Magie, it was intended to showcase the negative consequences of wealth inequality. Magie wanted players to understand how monopolies could lead to financial disparity and suffering for the poor. The game featured buying and trading properties, but the main idea was to demonstrate how the wealthy could easily crush those who had less. Instead of focusing solely on winning, the game encouraged reflection on social issues. Over the years, Monopoly transformed into the fun, competitive game we know today, where players aim to acquire as much property as possible. However, it's interesting to think about its serious roots. Have we lost sight of its original message of fairness and equality? Here's a wild fact about Los Angeles drug bust. In 1989, authorities made headlines when they seized a jaw-dropping 20 tons of cocaine and a staggering $10 million in cash from an unguarded warehouse. This event marked the largest drug seizure at a single location in history, and it all happened thanks to a flimsy $6 padlock securing the building. Imagine how shocking it must have been to uncover such a vast stash of illegal drugs in plain sight. Today, those seized items would be valued at over $4.7 billion, a staggering amount that truly highlights the scale of drug trafficking during that era. The bust not only showcased the challenges law enforcement faced in combating drug-related crime, but also revealed how unprotected locations can pose significant risks. As crime trends continue to evolve, this jaw-dropping event remains a key moment in the fight against drug trafficking. What lessons did we learn from this incredible seizure? Did you know elephants are nature's gardeners? African elephants are not just magnificent creatures. They play a vital role in their ecosystem by spreading seeds. Every day, these huge animals can disperse over 2,000 different plant seeds through their dung, acting as nature's gardeners. When elephants roam through forests and savannas, they munch on a variety of plants. As they digest their food, the seeds pass through their system and are deposited miles away, creating new growth in areas where those plants might not have thrived otherwise. This natural process helps maintain the biodiversity of their habitats, allowing different plants to flourish. Additionally, the dung itself acts as a natural fertilizer, enriching the soil and promoting healthy plant life. Without elephants performing this essential task, many plant species might struggle to survive or spread, leading to a less vibrant ecosystem. So next time you see an elephant, remember that they're doing far more for nature than you might think. How amazing is that? Most people don't know this, but rainfall is changing. Climate change has dramatically altered weather patterns, especially in the southeastern U.S. Since 1958, precipitation has surged by 27%, bringing heavier rainstorms and escalating the flood risks along the mighty Mississippi River. This increase means that communities previously accustomed to certain weather conditions now face severe weather surprises. Imagine the impact on farming, fishing, and daily life. Farmers rely on predictable weather, and with sudden downpours, crops can be washed away or suffer from waterlogged soils. Additionally, cities along the river are ramping up their flood defenses, knowing that more intense storms can lead to dangerous flooding. The rising water levels not only threaten homes but also disrupt ecosystems that rely on stable river conditions. So as we move forward, it's essential to consider how our changing climate will shape the future of weather in the southeastern U.S. How do you think communities can adapt to these new realities? Did you know two capitals honor U.S. presidents? Washington, D.C. and Monrovia. Liberia both bear the names of American leaders. Washington, D.C. serves as the heart of the United States, named after George Washington, the nation's first president. Meanwhile, Monrovia was founded and named in honor of President James Monroe, who played a significant role in the establishment of Liberia as a home for freed American slaves in the 19th century. This fascinating connection shows how the influence of American presidents can stretch far beyond the U.S. borders. It's interesting to think about how ideas of freedom and democracy advocated by these leaders not only shaped the United States, but also impacted countries like Liberia. These capitals serve as reminders of the complex legacies left by American history, raising questions about how political and humanitarian efforts continue to shape relationships worldwide. Is it really true that men carry their wives in Finland? The Yukon Kanto is a quirky and entertaining race that takes place in Finland, capturing the hearts of participants and spectators alike. In this unique event, male competitors literally carry their wives on their backs while navigating a challenging obstacle course. The goal is simple yet thrilling: complete the course in the fastest time possible. This race not only tests the physical endurance of the men who are carrying their partners, but also challenges the teamwork and trust between couples. Originating from an old Finnish tradition, the Yukon Kanto has grown in popularity, attracting participants from around the world who come to experience the fun and excitement. Couples bond through laughter and occasional tumbles, making it a memorable event. Are you ready to cheer for your favorite couple as they conquer obstacles together? Dive into the world of the giant Arapaima fish. The Arapaima gigas is an incredible creature native to the Amazon River, famous for its impressive size, reaching lengths of up to 10 feet. This colossal fish is not just large, but also a master of feeding. With its remarkable suction feeding technique, the Arapaima creates a vacuum to snatch up prey, making it a successful hunter in its wetland ecosystem. This ability helps it catch fish and other small animals that share its habitat. Interestingly, even the fiercest predators, like jaguars and river dolphins, respect this giant, highlighting its position at the top of the food chain. The Arapaima plays a crucial role in maintaining balance within the Amazon's diverse aquatic life. By understanding and protecting this species, we can help preserve the rich biodiversity of the Amazon River, but how can we ensure the future of such a magnificent creature? Why exactly does height matter in marine rescues? Bao Shishun, the world's tallest man, stands at a staggering 8 feet 11 inches. His remarkable height isn't just for show, it played a crucial role in saving 2 distressed dolphins. These dolphins found themselves tangled in plastic debris that veterinarians had difficulty reaching. With his exceptionally long arms, Bao swooped in and removed the trash, freeing the dolphins and helping them swim to safety. This incredible act illustrates how unique physical attributes can make a real difference in wildlife rescue. We often hear that every little bit helps when it comes to environmental protection. But Bao's story reminds us that sometimes extraordinary individuals can step in to do even more. Height might seem like a simple trait, but in situations like this, it can turn into a powerful tool for good. How else could our unique traits help wildlife? Have you ever wondered why bananas are berries? It might surprise you to learn that strawberries aren't actually classified as true berries, even though they share the name. In botanical terms, a berry has specific characteristics, such as containing seeds on the inside. Bananas meet this definition perfectly, with their tiny seeds nestled within the fruit's soft flesh. On the other hand, strawberries defy this rule by having their seeds on the outside. Imagine biting into a strawberry and spotting those little seeds. Those are actually called achenes, each one housing a seed. Cucumbers also fall under the berry category because they too carry seeds inside. This showcases how botanical classifications can often be quite different from our everyday understanding. So next time you enjoy a banana or a strawberry, remember They belong to very different fruit families, despite their deliciousness. Here's a wild fact about Ogopogo in Canada. Ogopogo is rumored to dwell in Okanagan Lake, a picturesque spot located in British Columbia. This legendary creature is often described as a large, serpent-like being, capturing the imaginations of locals and tourists alike. For over a century, numerous people have claimed to see Ogopogo gliding through the waters, sparking excitement and curiosity. Most sightings, however, might be cases of mistaken identity, possibly involving large fish or even floating debris. Despite the countless stories and claims, scientists have yet to find any solid proof of Ogopogo's existence. This blend of folklore and mystery adds to the charm of Okanagan Lake, inviting adventurers, skeptics, and believers to explore its depths. So could there really be a serpent in this beautiful Canadian lake? Or is it just a fishtail? Ever thought about why our stomachs are so resilient? The human stomach is a fascinating organ that manages to balance toughness and delicacy every day. Inside, it regularly encounters hydrochloric acid, a powerful substance capable of dissolving metal. To protect itself from this harsh environment, the stomach produces a special mucus layer that coats its lining, acting as a shield against self-digestion. This layer is crucial because, without it, the acid could cause serious damage like ulcers. Additionally, the cells that line the stomach aren't permanent, they get replaced every 3 to 5 days. This rapid turnover helps keep the stomach safe and functional, ensuring that it continues to break down our food effectively. The combination of protective mucus and quick cell renewal allows our stomachs to do their important job without harm, showing just how remarkable the human body really is. So the next time you enjoy a delicious meal, remember the amazing work your stomach is doing to keep everything running smoothly. Believe it or not, a character over 9,000 years old, this incredible figure, linked to archaeological findings in Finland, is more than just a relic of the past. It represents a deep connection to human history. Known as the Pohjan Birik, this ancient character played a significant role as an antiseptic figure, showcasing early human ingenuity in using nature for healing. Archaeologists discovered pieces of the Pohjan Birik, revealing how our ancestors utilized its properties to fend off infections long before modern medicine. The importance of this character emphasizes how people throughout the ages have sought ways to protect their health by turning to the natural world. As we explore the Pohjan Birik's origins, we learn not only about its practical applications, but also about the cultures that revered it. This is a vivid reminder that ancient knowledge often laid the groundwork for contemporary practices we sometimes take for granted. So what else might archaeology unveil about our ancestors' remarkable resourcefulness? Prepare to be amazed by the black mamba's true nature. Contrary to its fearsome reputation as one of the world's deadliest snakes, the black mamba has a surprising preference for peace over a fight. This remarkable serpent, known for its potent venom and extraordinary speed, would much rather flee than engage. Capable of racing up to 12 miles per hour, the black mamba uses its agility to escape danger, darting into the surrounding bushes or climbing trees. When it feels threatened, it opts for retreat, displaying a fascinating instinct for self-preservation. If cornered, the black mamba may become defensive, but this behavior stems from a desire to protect itself rather than to confront. In fact, these snakes are generally solitary creatures, coming together only for mating. Their shiny olive-brown to grayish skin allows them to blend seamlessly into their environment, making it easier to evade potential threats. So the next time you hear about the black mamba, remember that behind its daunting image lies a creature that values its safety above all else. How fascinating is that? Is it really true that coral reefs could vanish soon? Scientists warn these beautiful underwater ecosystems are in serious trouble and may disappear before 2050. Thanks to global warming, our oceans are getting warmer. This rise in temperature stresses corals, causing them to expel the colorful algae, which play a crucial role in their survival. Additionally, ocean acidification, a consequence of increased carbon dioxide levels, weakens coral structures, making them vulnerable to damage. Coral reefs are vital for marine life, providing habitat for countless fish and other species. They also protect coastlines from erosion and support local economies through tourism and fishing. If we don't take action soon to combat climate change and reduce carbon emissions, we risk losing not just the corals, but also the diverse marine life that depends on them. How can we help protect these essential ecosystems? Let's uncover the truth about the pharaoh hound. This fascinating breed isn't just known for its sleek appearance and grace, it's also famous for its unique ability to blush. Yes, you heard that right. When these dogs get excited or happy, their skin actually changes color, turning a delightful shade of pink. This remarkable feature is due to their thin skin, which reveals the blood vessels underneath, creating that charming blush effect. Originating from Malta, pharaoh hounds have a rich history, often associated with ancient Egyptian art, where they were depicted hunting alongside pharaohs. With their keen sense of sight and speed, they excelled in their role as hunters. Beyond their cool physical traits, they are known for their affectionate and playful personalities, making them wonderful companions. Isn't it amazing that a dog can literally wear its feelings on its skin? Believe it or not, the Faroe Islands are magical. Nestled between the dramatic landscapes of Iceland and Norway, this stunning archipelago appears like a dream come to life. Each island features striking, steep cliffs that plunge into the vast Atlantic Ocean, while picturesque waterfalls cascade gracefully into the sea. The vibrant villages dot the landscape, showcasing charming houses with thatched grass roofs that blend seamlessly into lush green meadows. For those who crave adventure, the Faroe Islands offer thrilling opportunities like birdwatching, where you might spot puffins nesting on rugged cliffs, or hiking along trails that lead to breathtaking views, from vast ocean horizons to jagged mountains. A highlight of any visit is Múlafossua, an awe-inspiring waterfall that cascades directly into the ocean, making it a favorite for photographers and tourists. After a day of exploration, you can unwind on a scenic island cruise, or indulge in delectable local fish dishes that celebrate the ocean's bounty. The Faroe Islands transcend mere travel. They provide a serene escape where the wonders of nature shine bright, ensuring every visitor walks away with unforgettable memories. Can you imagine that supercars fade away in Dubai? It might seem surreal, but in the heart of this opulent city, glittering luxury cars like Ferraris and Lamborghinis are abandoned in what some call a supercar graveyard. Picture stepping into an eerie landscape filled with these once coveted machines now left to deteriorate under the harsh desert sun. Many of these magnificent vehicles belong to owners who may have pushed their finances too far or encountered mounting repair costs. Others simply couldn't keep up with the relentless influx of newer models. While Dubai thrives on extravagance, these forsaken cars reveal a contrasting narrative of aspiration meeting harsh realities. Instead of zooming down the luxurious avenues, they gather dust, awaiting owners who might auction them off or salvage parts for profit. The reasons behind this phenomenon often stem from economic shifts or personal difficulties facing the former owners. So next time Dubai crosses your mind, remember that beneath the shimmering surface lies a poignant story of lost dreams and unfulfilled potential, intertwined with the glamour of supercars. Surprisingly, it's a fact that breakdancing is an Olympic sport now. This vibrant and energetic dance style made its official debut at the 2024 Paris Olympics, bringing a fresh touch to the traditional Olympic lineup. Breakdancing, also known as breaking, showcases incredible athleticism and artistic expression, capturing the attention of a global audience. Dancers, called B-boys and B-girls, wowed crowds with their acrobatic moves and creativity, reflecting modern cultural trends in urban areas. However, looking ahead to the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics, the organizers decided to take a step back. They'll reassess breakdancing's role in the Games, aiming to balance new, modern sports with more classic ones. This decision has sparked discussions about the importance of evolving competitions while honoring the history of the Olympics. Will breakdancing return in the future? This might surprise you. Fungi harness gamma radiation. In a remarkable twist of nature, certain fungi have developed a unique process called radiosynthesis, which is strikingly similar to photosynthesis. Instead of sunlight, these fungi, found near the infamous Chernobyl disaster site, utilize melanin pigments to absorb gamma radiation. This radiation is a byproduct of the nuclear reactor's meltdown, and rather than harming these resilient organisms, it serves as a source of energy that fuels their growth. By converting harmful gamma radiation into usable energy, these fungi not only adapt to a challenging environment, but also highlight the incredible resilience of life. Scientists are fascinated by this process, as it opens up new avenues for understanding how life can thrive in extreme conditions. Imagine the potential applications this could have in fields like radiation treatment or even sustainable energy. The discovery of these radiotrophic fungi shows just how versatile life can be, even in the most hostile conditions. What other surprises does nature have in store for us? You might be shocked to learn that some stars defy time. It sounds almost impossible, yet we have discovered stars that appear to be older than the universe itself, which is estimated to be around 13.8 billion years old. These enigmatic stars, often found in globular clusters, challenge our understanding of stellar evolution. Astronomers derive the ages of stars using models based on their brightness and chemical composition. However, measuring the universe's age and the age of these distant stars can be incredibly complex. The fact that these stars have existed for longer than the universe raises important questions about our cosmic history. It suggests that our current models of star formation and evolution may require revisions. When we observe the night sky, those twinkling points of light could very well be ancient entities that challenge our perceptions of time and space. The ongoing research into these old stars not only enhances our understanding of the cosmos, but also reminds us that there is still so much to discover about the universe we inhabit. Is it really true that the Great Wall is invisible from space? Contrary to what many people think, the Great Wall of China cannot be seen from outer space without aid. While this iconic structure stretches over 13,000 miles, its narrow width and the earthy colors of its materials make it blend in seamlessly with the surrounding landscape. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station, ISS, orbiting about 250 miles above Earth, have often reported this fact, explaining that the wall simply looks like a thin line or is completely obscured by the terrain. The myth likely originated from its immense size and historical significance, giving a false impression of visibility. So even though it's an awe-inspiring feat of engineering that can be appreciated from a distance, spotting the Great Wall from space remains a challenge. What else about space myths surprises you? Here's what actually happens when building on soft soil. The Taj Mahal, one of the greatest architectural marvels, stands majestically on the banks of the Yamuna River. But did you know its foundation employs some innovative techniques? Facing the challenge of a soft riverbed, the builders designed a complex water management system to shield the monument from erosion. This system helps drain excess water away, which could undermine the stability of the structure. The foundation also utilizes a mix of materials that solidify over time, providing a sturdy base for the exquisite white marble above. As a result, this gorgeous mausoleum has withstood the test of time, surviving floods and heavy rains while showcasing the brilliance of Mughal architecture. This ingenuity highlights how understanding the environment can lead to lasting beauty and resilience. How incredible is that? You won't believe how Home Alone almost vanished. In a surprising turn of events, the beloved holiday classic was initially canceled by Warner Brothers when they deemed its $14 million budget too risky. Fortunately for fans, 20th Century Fox swooped in and took over production, believing in the film's potential. This decision turned out to be a golden move, as Home Alone went on to gross a staggering $476 million worldwide. This fascinating story highlights just how unpredictable Hollywood can be. A film that once seemed destined for the scrap heap transformed into a cultural phenomenon that continues to charm audiences every holiday season. The magic of Home Alone comes from not just its hilarious antics and heartwarming moments, but also from this remarkable journey from cancellation to blockbuster success. So what does this teach us about taking risks and believing in creativity? Sometimes the biggest triumphs can emerge from the most uncertain beginnings, shaping how we view not just movies, but also the power of second chances. Is it really true that Segovia has a Roman aqueduct? This remarkable structure, dating back to the 1st century AD, stands as one of the best preserved Roman aqueducts in the world. Stretching an impressive 9.3 miles, it showcases the incredible engineering skills of the ancient Romans. What makes this aqueduct particularly fascinating is that it was built without using mortar. Instead, architects relied on a clever stone locking technique, where precisely cut stones are stacked to create a sturdy, functional design. As a result, the aqueduct has withstood the test of time, remaining a symbol of Segovia's rich history and architectural prowess. Visitors can marvel at its massive arches that elegantly rise above the landscape, serving as a stunning reminder of Roman ingenuity. Today, it's not just a functional structure, but also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracting tourists and history enthusiasts from all over the globe. Walking along its length, one can't help but wonder about the skilled hands that built it so many years ago. What secrets does this ancient monument hold? Did you know that potatoes were grown in space? In 1995, the Space Shuttle Columbia made history by carrying the first food ever grown beyond our planet: potatoes. Scientists wanted to explore whether vegetables could thrive in the unique conditions of space, such as microgravity and varying temperatures. This experiment was part of a larger vision for future space travel, where astronauts might need to grow their own food on long missions to distant planets like Mars. By studying how potatoes adapted and grew, researchers could learn valuable lessons about plant biology and how to sustain human life in outer space. Just imagine astronauts munching on freshly grown fries while cruising through the cosmos. This groundbreaking work paved the way for ongoing research into sustainable food sources, which is vital as we look forward to exploring new worlds. Could we one day enjoy a home-cooked meal in space? Why exactly did Ludwig break Twitch records with his subathon? Ludwig Agren made waves on Twitch with a jaw-dropping 31-day subathon, a unique streaming event where every new subscriber added more time to his live broadcast. This thrilling marathon not only showcased Ludwig's gaming skills, but also his engaging personality, keeping viewers entertained for an entire month. Fans flocked to support him, knowing that each subscription would extend the live stream further, creating an exhilarating cycle of entertainment and excitement. By the end of the subathon, Ludwig had set the record for the longest continuous stream on Twitch, captivating millions around the globe. The community rallied around him, sharing moments of joy, laughter, and even a few challenges on this wild journey. For many, it wasn't just about the gaming. It was a celebration of connection and shared experiences in the vibrant Twitch community. How did he manage to keep the energy alive for so many days? Believe it or not, Mata Hari was a famous spy. Known for her captivating performances as a dancer, she became infamous during World War I, accused of being a double agent. Mata Hari, a Dutch national, found herself in a complex web of espionage, where she was believed to share secrets with Germany while potentially working for France as well. Her allure and popularity made her a prime target for suspicion. The intelligence world of this era was filled with intrigue, especially as Nazi Germany expanded its military operations during World War II. Their intelligence networks often employed spies, and the situation became even more convoluted as double agents misled many operatives. This tangled world of loyalty and betrayal raises questions about trust and deception in times of war. Was Mata Hari truly a traitor or just a victim of circumstance? Have you ever wondered why wayfinding matters in cities? In expansive urban environments like busy downtown areas, figuring out where to go can be a challenge. That's where intuitive wayfinding systems come in. These subtle but effective tools help visitors discover their surroundings more easily, guiding them from point A to point B without the frustration of getting lost. Imagine navigating through a sprawling park or finding your way to a museum in a complex city layout. Good wayfinding combines clear signs, maps, and even digital tools, creating a seamless experience for everyone, whether you're a tourist or a local. It enhances the overall visitor experience by making cities feel friendlier and more accessible. As more people flock to urban spaces, an effective wayfinding system becomes essential. So the next time you stroll through a city, take a moment to appreciate how these systems work to make your journey smoother. Did you know Lake Victoria feeds the Nile River? This massive lake in Africa is not just a beautiful natural wonder. It also has a rich history connected to the Nile, one of the world's longest rivers. Lake Victoria is the largest lake in Africa and acts as a crucial source for the Nile, supplying it with fresh water. The Nile has been vital for civilizations for thousands of years, providing a water source, transportation routes, and fertile land for agriculture. Ancient Egyptians famously relied on the Nile's annual flooding to enrich their lands, allowing them to cultivate crops like wheat and barley. This made it possible for one of history's most impressive civilizations to thrive along its banks. Today, Lake Victoria supports millions of people who depend on it for fishing and farming, but it also faces challenges like pollution and climate change. The lake's health is intertwined with the Nile's future and the well-being of countless communities. Understanding this connection helps us appreciate the lake's significance in both history and modern life. Did you know that Europe and Asia are one continent? This might surprise you, but Europe and Asia aren't separate landmasses. They actually form part of a single, massive continent called Eurasia. The division we often think of is mostly a historical social construct that dates back to the ancient Greeks, who created boundaries based on cultural and political differences rather than geographical facts. In reality, the land stretches continuously from the Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Pacific Ocean in the east, with no natural barriers separating these regions. This means that countries like Russia, which straddles both Europe and Asia, exemplify how interconnected these two areas truly are. So next time you look at a map, remember that the idea of continents isn't just about land, but also about the stories, histories, and cultures that evolve in these shared spaces. Isn't that fascinating? Turns out the truth is that mirages are fascinating. The most common type of mirage, known as the standard mirage, happens when hot air close to the ground bends light due to a process called refraction. This bending creates a visual effect that can trick our eyes, making it look like there's water or a shiny surface on hot roads or in sun-soaked deserts. Ever driven on a sweltering day and thought you saw a pool of water ahead, only to find it vanishing as you got closer? That's the magic of this optical illusion. The hot air layers near the surface are less dense than the cooler air above, causing the light rays to change direction. As a result, distant objects appear distorted or shifted. Mirages remind us how our perception of reality can be altered by environmental conditions, nature's very own magic show. Curious about what else can trick our mind? Guess what triggered 23 million emails in one day? In 2015, a simple mistake led to a colossal email storm at Thomson Reuters, one of the world's leading news organizations. An employee in the Philippines accidentally sent a phone reactivation request to over 33,000 colleagues. This error spiraled out of control, triggering a chain reaction that resulted in nearly 23 million email messages being generated in just 7 hours. Can you imagine the chaos? As everyone started replying, the average employee's inbox flooded with responses, creating a significant interruption to daily operations. The incident highlighted the potential consequences of digital miscommunication and served as a crucial reminder of the importance of double-checking before hitting send. Businesses often rely heavily on emails for communication, but this event showcased how easily things can go awry. Why should we care about self-healing pavement? Young Mexican innovator Israel Bersanio Carmona has developed an exciting new solution for road maintenance: self-healing pavement that can repair its own cracks when it comes into contact with water. This invention, which is based on a special rubber material, has already won Israel first place in the prestigious James Dyson Mexico competition. Imagine driving on roads that could fix themselves, saving time and money on repairs. Traditional road maintenance can be costly and time-consuming, but Israel's invention offers a promising alternative that could transform how we think about infrastructure. When a crack develops, the pavement activates its self-healing properties, making the process efficient and eco-friendly. However, while this innovative approach has a lot of potential, further refinement is necessary before it can be widely implemented. If successful, Israel's invention might greatly reduce the need for frequent road repairs and contribute to safer driving conditions. Isn't it fascinating to think about how such technology could reshape our daily commutes? What if your memories came from random atoms? The Boltzmann theory suggests a mind-blowing idea. Given infinite time and space, every possible arrangement of atoms can happen. Imagine a universe where atoms just keep rearranging themselves over billions of years. Statistically, this means that it's possible for a fully developed human being, complete with experiences and memories, to spontaneously emerge from just the right mix of atoms. Think about it. In a truly endless universe, there's a chance that one day somewhere, a human being just like you could appear out of nowhere. This concept challenges the traditional way we think about existence, making us ponder deep questions about identity and consciousness. Could our thoughts be mere coincidences in the grand cosmic dance? Or does this mean we are connected in ways beyond our understanding? The Boltzmann theory invites us to explore these fascinating, mind-bending possibilities. Here's a wild fact about your toothpaste. Did you know that some toothpaste contains diatomaceous earth? This remarkable ingredient comes from tiny single-celled algae known as diatoms, which lived millions of years ago in ancient oceans. When added to toothpaste, diatomaceous earth acts as a gentle abrasive that helps scrub away plaque and stains from your teeth. But it's not just about brushing. This unique combination works alongside other ingredients to give you a brighter smile. As you brush, the mechanical action of the bristles activates the diatomaceous earth, enhancing its cleaning power. It's fascinating how nature's tiniest creatures contribute to our daily dental care, right? So next time you squeeze that tube, remember, you're using a little piece of Earth's history to keep your pearly whites healthy. Prepare to be amazed by this wild mousetrap. In the 1800s, inventors showcased their creativity with a truly bizarre design, a miniature cannon designed to fire cannonballs at pesky rodents. This unconventional approach to pest control was more than just a quirky idea. It reflected the innovative spirit of the time. As mice invaded homes and businesses, people were desperate for solutions. While traditional traps were common, some inventors dared to think outside the box, leading to this explosive contraption. Imagine a small cannon set up in your kitchen, ready to fire at any mouse daring enough to make an appearance. Although this design might seem absurd today, it highlights how inventive minds tackled everyday problems in unique ways. It also shows us that humor and creativity often go hand in hand in the world of inventions. What other unusual ideas might have come from that era? Did you know drive-thrus started in Arizona? This clever concept first emerged in 1975 as a solution to military policies that prevented soldiers from dining inside restaurants while wearing their uniforms. The idea was simple yet revolutionary. Allow service from the convenience of a vehicle. With this innovation, restaurants could serve meals quicker and improve accessibility for those on the go. Over the years, the drive-thru evolved from a necessity into a beloved part of American culture. Fast food chains embraced it, and soon people everywhere were enjoying their favorite meals without leaving their cars. Today, the drive-thru is found at a myriad of establishments, not just fast food outlets, showcasing its impact on modern dining habits. Next time you grab a burger or coffee from your car, remember the ingenuity that made it possible. Isn't it fascinating how one idea can change eating habits across the nation? Did you know India leads in global milk production? This fascinating fact puts India at the forefront of dairy farming, producing more milk than any other country. In recent years, India has surpassed the United States, becoming the world's largest milk producer with an astonishing 220 million metric tons annually. What's behind this creamy success? A combination of tradition, culture, and innovation fuels the dairy industry in India. Many families raise cows and buffaloes, often treating them as family members, giving them love and care as they rely on these animals for their livelihoods. The country's diverse climate and expansive pastures provide an ideal environment for dairy farming. Additionally, advancements in veterinary care and animal husbandry techniques have boosted milk yields significantly. Not only does this support local economies, but it also plays a vital role in the nutrition of millions. Milk is a staple in Indian diets, fueling dishes from creamy curries to refreshing lassis. With such a rich dairy heritage, India's position as a milk powerhouse is both intriguing and crucial. Did you know bananas are radioactive too? You might think of bananas as a healthy snack, but they share an astonishing trait with some unexpected items. They're naturally radioactive. This radioactivity comes from a potassium isotope called potassium-40, which is present in bananas and many foods. Potassium is essential for our body's functions, and while exposure to radiation sounds scary, the levels in bananas are so low, they pose no harm to us. In fact, a person would need to eat an enormous amount, like 10,000 bananas at once, just to feel any effects. Other everyday items, such as potatoes, spinach, and even granite countertops, also have trace amounts of natural radioactivity. So the next time you grab a banana, remember that it's not just a delicious treat, it's a tiny bit radioactive too. How cool is that? Hard to believe, but life dazzles with diversity. The incredible variety of life on Earth leaves many of us in awe. From the vibrant colors of tropical fish in coral reefs to the mysterious glow of fireflies on a summer night, nature showcases a remarkable range of species and ecosystems. Scientists estimate that there are around 8.7 million different species on our planet, most of which remain undiscovered. Each organism, from the tiniest bacteria to the largest blue whale, plays a vital role in its ecosystem, contributing to the delicate balance of life. This complexity not only supports biodiversity, but also provides essential services like clean air and water that we rely on every day. As we explore our world, we uncover the intricate connections that tie all living things together. Isn't it fascinating to think about how much more there is to learn and discover about the life surrounding us? Why exactly does a Christmas card sell for $8,169? In 2015, a remarkable piece of history captured attention when one of the first Christmas cards, commissioned by Sir Henry Cole in 1843, went under the hammer for a staggering price. This hand-colored card showcased a lively family gathering around a festive table adorned with glasses of wine. At the time, its depiction of merriment sparked controversy, as some believed it encouraged drinking during the holiday season. Nevertheless, Sir Henry Cole's vision was clear. He wanted to popularize the exchanging of Christmas cards, paving the way for their mass production. Today, that early card holds immense value as a rare collector's item, symbolizing not just the evolution of Christmas traditions, but also our lasting love for sending heartfelt greetings. As the tradition of exchanging cards continues, it's fascinating to reflect on how something as simple as a card can be worth so much. Did you know Naomi Campbell changed fashion forever? In 1988, Naomi Campbell became a true trailblazer by gracing the cover of Vogue magazine, making history as the first woman of African descent to achieve this prestigious milestone. At a time when the fashion industry was predominantly Eurocentric, Naomi's stunning presence shattered stereotypes and opened doors for models of color around the globe. With her unique look and fierce confidence, she captivated audiences and designers alike, proving that beauty knows no boundaries. Campbell's groundbreaking achievement was not just about one cover, but rather a revolution. It urged the industry to recognize and appreciate diversity. Following her success, more and more women of various ethnic backgrounds began to ascend in the modeling world, creating a richer, more inclusive landscape. Naomi's story remains an inspiring reminder of how one person's accomplishments can spark change and challenge societal norms, encouraging future generations. So do you think her impact on fashion is still visible today? Is it really true that chimpanzees cross roads safely? Recent observations have revealed that wild chimpanzees are not just clever creatures, they're thoughtful when it comes to their safety. Researchers have seen these primates pausing to look both ways before venturing onto roads, a behavior that suggests they understand the risks posed by vehicles. This isn't just a random act. Studies suggest many of these intelligent animals even run across the road, highlighting their quick thinking. By demonstrating awareness of potential dangers, chimpanzees show a level of problem-solving and environmental awareness that amazes scientists. This behavior is not only fascinating, but also raises questions about how primates navigate their surroundings. Are these insights into their behavior just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to understanding animal intelligence? Ever thought about juggling boosting your brain power? Studies reveal that juggling can actually improve brain function by increasing the amount of gray matter in our brains. Gray matter is essential for processing information, so it's no surprise that those who practice juggling might enhance their cognitive abilities. While many of us might struggle with remembering everyday tasks, jugglers are likely engaging in a unique mental workout. This physical skill requires intense focus and coordination, both of which can strengthen neural connections in the brain. As you toss those balls in the air, you're not just entertaining yourself, you're also training your mind to be sharper and more agile. This exciting link between juggling and improved mental agility highlights a fun way to stay mentally fit. So if you've ever thought about picking up this skill, you might just be doing wonders for your brain along the way. How incredible is that? Did you know medieval castles had smart designs? During the Middle Ages, spiral staircases were ingeniously crafted to run clockwise, which played a crucial role in defense during attacks. Knights who were predominantly right-handed found it much easier to maneuver their swords while ascending these stairs. This design created a significant advantage when facing intruders descending from above, as the intruder would be forced to use their sword with their weaker hand. The curved walls of the staircases also made it difficult for attackers to gain momentum, allowing defenders to push them back more effectively. It's fascinating how architectural choices like this not only shape the look of castles but also improve their functionality in battles. These clever features reveal the strategic thinking of the time, highlighting how each element of a medieval castle was designed with combat in mind. So next time you see a spiral staircase, think about the history and ingenuity behind its design. You won't believe this about shaving practices. Many people think that when they shave, their hair grows back thicker, but that's a common myth. In reality, shaving cuts the hair at a blunt angle, making it feel coarser and appear darker as it regrows. This illusion occurs because the hair, freshly cut, hasn't had time to soften or lighten from sun exposure. So, while you might notice a stubbly feeling right after shaving, it's not a sign that your hair is changing in thickness. The truth is that hair thickness is determined by genetics and hormonal factors, not by how you remove it. So whether you're using a razor, electric shaver, or waxing, your hair will grow back at its natural thickness, and shaving will not affect its texture or density. Next time you reach for your razor, remember that how you shave doesn't change the way your hair grows. Why exactly does Goldilocks steal the spotlight? The original version of the beloved story, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, was quite different from what we know today. In the earliest tale, published in the 19th century, an old woman, not a little girl, finds her way into the cozy home of three bears. Each bear, varying in size, has their own special chair and bowl of porridge. The twist? Instead of the playful Goldilocks, this old woman explores the bears' house, sampling their food and trying out their furniture. Over time, this narrative transformed, leading to the introduction of a curious, golden-haired girl who becomes infamous for her mischievous adventures. The change from an old woman to a young girl reflects society's shifting values and interests, making Goldilocks a memorable character. Isn't it fascinating how stories evolve over time? What if a glass of water holds a secret? It turns out that a single glass of water contains more microscopic particles than all the glasses of water in the oceans combined. This astonishing fact highlights the incredible complexity of what seems like pure H2O. Each droplet is teeming with tiny life forms, minerals, and organic material that we can't see with the naked eye. The oceans, vast and deep, may hold massive volumes of water, but many of those glasses hold an astonishing variety of particles ranging from tiny bacteria to bits of dust and even pollutants. To appreciate this, just think about how water travels the Earth's water cycle, picking up particles from the atmosphere, soil, and surrounding environments. Every splash and ripple could mean a lifetime of microscopic stories. So the next time you take a sip, remember that your simple glass of water is a world full of unseen creatures and materials, reminding us just how interconnected everything is. We often take this vital resource for granted, but it's actually a vibrant ecosystem within itself. Did you know about J and Q's unique absence? It's fascinating that in the whole English alphabet, the letters J and Q stand out because they don't represent any chemical elements on the periodic table. While each letter corresponds to other elements, like H for hydrogen or O for oxygen, J and Q sit quietly on the sidelines, not linked to any known element. This peculiarity sparks curiosity among science enthusiasts and linguists alike. The periodic table, with its carefully arranged elements, showcases the building blocks of matter that make up our world. Yet these two letters remain without a chemical representative. Imagine exploring all the exciting names of elements, gold, carbon, even uranium, while realizing that these particular letters don't fit into that world. It's a fun fact that prompts us to ponder over the connections between language and science. When we dive deeper into the periodic table, it reminds us of the rich tapestry of knowledge we have yet to fully explore. What might that reveal about our understanding of both language and chemistry? Prepare to be amazed by Jesse James's story. This fascinating film, The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, released in 2007, takes you on a wild ride through the life of one of America's most infamous outlaws. Starring Brad Pitt as the legendary Jesse James, the movie dives deep into the complex relationship between James and Robert Ford, played by Casey Affleck. It's not just about gunfights and robberies, it's a gripping exploration of themes like hero worship, where Ford idolizes James yet is consumed by envy and betrayal. The lush cinematography and haunting score create a tense atmosphere that brings the Wild West to life, immersing viewers in the emotional turmoil of these characters. With stunning performances and a thought-provoking narrative, the film asks us to consider what it truly means to be a hero and the dark side that can lurk behind the myth. Are you ready to unravel this tale of fame and folly? Believe it or not, archerfish have amazing shooting skills. These fascinating fish are primarily found in the mangroves and estuaries of Southeast Asia and Northern Australia, where they've developed an incredible feeding strategy. Archerfish are known for their ability to shoot jets of water at insects and small creatures perched above the water. Using their specialized tongue and jaw, they create a tube-like structure to shoot water with pinpoint precision, reaching prey as far as 2 meters away. This skill not only showcases their unique hunting technique, but also highlights their adaptability to different environments. When they spot a potential meal, the archerfish carefully calculates the distance and angle, adjusting the force of the water jet to compensate for the refraction of light. It's like having a built-in water pistol. This remarkable ability ensures they can grab a meal with style, and it adds a splash of excitement to their everyday life in the wild. Who knew fish could be such expert marksmen? Have you heard about gorilla noses and fingerprints? Gorillas possess fascinating noses, each featuring unique patterns and wrinkles that resemble human fingerprints. Just like how no two people have identical fingerprints, no two gorilla noses are the same. This remarkable feature allows scientists and conservationists to identify individual gorillas with surprising accuracy. By capturing close-up photographs of these noses, researchers can track the movements and behaviors of specific gorillas in the wild. This method is crucial for studying their populations and ensuring their protection, especially as many gorilla species face threats from habitat loss and poaching. So the next time you admire a gorilla at the zoo or in a documentary, remember that those distinct nose patterns are key to understanding their lives and preserving their future in the wild. Did you know tennis rackets are strung by hand? When you watch a thrilling tennis match, you might not think about the craftsmanship behind the rackets used by the players. Surprisingly, every single tennis racket is strung manually because there are currently no machines that can replicate the delicate process. This involves threading durable strings through the racket's frame, which affects how it responds to every hit. Stringing a racket isn't just about the tension, it's also about the player's unique style and preferences. Some players like a tighter setup for more control, while others prefer a looser string bed for power and comfort. The skill and experience of the stringer can dramatically influence a player's performance on the court. So next time you see a powerful serve or a mind-boggling volley, remember the human expertise behind that well-strung racket. Guess what really drives the incredible Om? This fascinating blind salamander is a true marvel of nature, living in the dark underground rivers of Slovenia and Croatia. Its pale skin and feathery external gills help it adapt perfectly to life in total darkness. The Om grows up to 30 centimeters, about 12 inches, long and can live for more than 100 years, one of the longest lifespans among amphibians. But what's even more astonishing is its remarkable ability to regenerate its limbs. If an Om loses a leg or even a tail, it can grow it back, just like a superhero. Living in complete darkness means their other senses are highly developed. They rely on smell and touch to navigate their murky world. The Om is not just a fascinating creature to study, it's also a key species for understanding ecosystems. How can this unique salamander teach us about survival in extreme environments? You might be amazed by Schneider's musical washing machine. This creative composer has found a brilliant way to transform everyday sounds into captivating music. Instead of traditional instruments, he uses the clicks and beeps of his washing machine's buttons as his primary tools. With each wash cycle, Schneider skillfully creates unique electronic melodies that reflect the rhythm and sounds of the machine at work. Picture it. While you might hear just the hum of your laundry in the background, he hears a symphony waiting to be composed. By capturing the essence of mundane tasks, Schneider challenges our perception of music and encourages us to notice the hidden beauty in our surroundings. He reminds us that inspiration can come from the most unexpected places, allowing a simple home appliance to become a source of art. So, next time you hear the sounds of your washing machine, could there be a hidden tune waiting to be revealed? Have you ever thought about acacia tree communication? These remarkable trees are known for their incredible ability to talk to each other. When a hungry giraffe munches on an acacia leaf, it usually begins with the tree that is downwind. Why? This clever strategy allows the giraffe to enjoy its meal before the tree releases defensive toxins to protect itself from being eaten. But there's more to the story. When a tree detects it is being chewed, it sends out warning signals through the air. Other nearby acacia trees catch these signals and respond by increasing their own toxin levels, making their leaves less tasty to the giraffe. It's a fascinating survival tactic playing out in slow motion. This communication isn't just limited to trees, it highlights the interconnectedness of nature. Each acacia tree contributes to a larger network, showing how plants can cooperate and adapt to threats in their environment. Isn't it amazing that even in the plant world there's so much going on beneath the surface? Hard to believe, but ice helps powerful telescopes. The U.S. National Solar Observatory relies on a unique method to keep its sensitive equipment cool. Each night, teams add the equivalent of a swimming pool's worth of ice to the observatory's coolant tanks. Why is this necessary? The observatory is situated in a region that experiences intense heat, which can quickly raise temperatures to levels that would melt the metal components of their massive telescope. These telescopes are designed to capture astonishing details of the sun's surface, but without proper cooling, they could easily overheat. This clever solution not only prevents damage, but also ensures that scientists can continue their important work studying solar phenomena. So next time you think about ice, remember it's not just for drinks. It plays a vital role in observing the cosmos. Is it really true that a library straddles two countries? The Askell Free Library and Opera cleverly sits right on the border between the United States and Canada, allowing visitors to experience the thrill of performances in both nations at the same time. This unique design not only offers a stunning architectural view, but also symbolizes unity and cooperation between the two countries. Imagine attending a concert where you can enjoy the music while being in both the US and Canada simultaneously. This innovative concept promotes cultural exchange and brings communities together. The library is not just a place for books. It hosts various events that celebrate the artistic talents of both countries. This harmonious blending of cultures makes Askell Free a truly special destination for residents and tourists alike. Who wouldn't want to enjoy a show while being in two places at once? Did you know Denmark keeps every Lego set ever made? It's true. In the heart of this Scandinavian country lies a fascinating repository dedicated to the beloved Lego brick, preserving its rich history for generations to enjoy. This hidden gem is not just a museum but a treasure trove where every Lego set ever released since the company's inception in 1932 is meticulously cataloged and stored. Enthusiasts and historians alike flock to this secret location to witness the evolution of Lego, from its simple wooden toys to the complex themed sets we see today. With hundreds of thousands of sets on display, including limited editions and rare items, this collection showcases the creativity and imagination that Lego inspires. By safeguarding these iconic toys, Denmark not only honors the legacy of Lego, but also ensures that future generations can explore the magic that comes from building and inventing with these colorful bricks. Isn't that amazing? Hard to believe, but water parks were once unsafe. In their early days, these thrilling destinations were notorious for poorly designed attractions that prompted a fair share of accidents. Riders would zoom down slides that lacked proper safety measures, often careening off into mud puddles or worse. Imagine the chaos and confusion as families tried to navigate these risky waters. Fortunately, as the popularity of water parks grew, so did the need for safety regulations. Authorities began establishing guidelines to ensure a safer environment for everyone. This shift meant smoother rides and protected visitors from unexpected tumbles. However, the introduction of these regulations often meant sacrificing some of the wild thrills that made water parks so exciting in the first place. Today, while we can enjoy the adrenaline rush of water slides with a little more confidence, we can't help but wonder how those original parks would stand up to today's safety standards. Did you know Spain leads the world in baldness? A surprising statistic reveals that 44.5% of Spanish men face hair loss, making Spain the country with the highest baldness rate globally. This phenomenon is not just a local curiosity, it's a topic of interest for many. Interestingly, in Latin America, Mexico takes the crown for the most bald men. However, if you're looking for the regions with the fullest heads of hair, Colombia and Indonesia are noteworthy examples, boasting some of the densest hair populations on the planet. Factors like genetics, lifestyle, and environmental influences all play a role in these hair trends, affecting different populations in unique ways. While hair loss can be a source of concern for many, understanding these statistics helps us appreciate the cultural and biological diversity that shapes our appearance worldwide. Why do you think some regions have such different hair characteristics? Hard to believe, but the Eiffel Tower just got a fresh look. This iconic landmark is proudly showing off its 23rd paint job for the upcoming 2024 Paris Olympics. The project was no small feat. It cost a whopping $60 million and required a dedicated team of 25 skilled painters. These hard workers braved the heights and worked tirelessly for 18 months to ensure the tower sparkles for both locals and visitors during the Olympics. The painting process involved carefully stripping away old layers and applying new ones to protect the iron structure from rust and wear. Each painter was specifically trained to handle the unique challenges of working on such an impressive architectural wonder and to preserve its classic beauty. As the world tunes in to watch the Olympic Games, this freshly painted Eiffel Tower will stand tall, showcasing Paris's rich history and artistry. Can you imagine the view from the top? This might surprise you. Birds fly in V formations. Have you ever looked up and noticed a flock of birds gracefully flying in a V shape? This clever formation isn't just for show, it's a smart energy-saving strategy used by migratory birds. When birds fly in a V, the ones at the front face the most wind resistance, making it harder for them to fly. To tackle this challenge, they take turns leading, allowing each bird a chance to rest behind their companions, where the air is smoother and easier to navigate. This teamwork helps conserve energy during their long journeys, whether they're crossing oceans or traversing continents. It's amazing how nature has equipped these creatures with such effective strategies for survival. So the next time you see a flock of birds flying overhead, you can appreciate the fascinating dynamics of their journey while conserving energy. Ever wondered how vinegar fights bad smells? Vinegar isn't just for salads, It's also a powerhouse when it comes to cleaning and freshening up your home. The magic ingredient is acetic acid, which works wonders by absorbing odors, making your spaces smell fresher. If you're battling unpleasant smells in your kitchen or bathroom, all you need are a few small saucers filled with vinegar. Simply place them around the room and let the vinegar do its thing. You'll be amazed at how quickly it neutralizes those pesky scents, leaving behind a clean atmosphere without the use of harsh chemicals. Plus, it's a cost-effective solution that's safe for both you and the environment. Whether you're hosting a dinner party or just want to enjoy a pleasant everyday smell in your home, vinegar is an easy and efficient choice. Why not give it a try? You might just find it becomes your go-to odor eliminator. Did you know the NFL moved the Super Bowl? In 1993, the National Football League made a bold decision to relocate the Super Bowl from Arizona after a significant event. Residents in the state voted against recognizing Martin Luther King Jr. Day as an official holiday. This decision sparked a nationwide conversation about equality and civil rights. The NFL's response showed its commitment to social justice by prioritizing these values over financial gain. The game was originally set to be played in Tempe, but after the controversial vote, the league moved it to Pasadena, California. This move received mixed reactions. Some praised the NFL for taking a stand, while others criticized the decision as overly political. Over the years, this event highlighted how sports can intersect with important social issues. It also led to Arizona eventually recognizing Martin Luther King Jr. Day in 1993, showing how public opinion can evolve. So the next time you think about the Super Bowl, consider the powerful impact that social issues can have on sports. Here's what actually happens when you walk backward. Retro walking, as it's called, is not just a fun twist to your daily exercise. This unique activity engages different muscle groups compared to traditional forward walking. When you walk backward, your calves, glutes, and core muscles work harder, which means you burn more calories. It's an effective way to boost your fitness routine without even realizing it. Not only does retro walking challenge your body, but it also improves your balance and coordination because you're focusing more on your movements. Since you're not used to moving in that direction, your brain gets more active too. So if you're looking to add some variety to your walks, why not give retro walking a try? You might just find yourself enjoying the benefits while having a lot of fun. Did you know about the fascinating vampire deer? The water deer, often called the vampire deer because of its sharp fangs, is an intriguing antlerless species that calls China home. This unique mammal thrives in forested and humid regions across China and Korea, where it navigates the lush landscapes with its remarkable adaptations. However, today, the water deer faces a critically endangered status, largely due to habitat loss and a significant decline in its population. This decline is alarming, as these deer play a vital role in their ecosystem. The vampire deer stands out not just for its distinctive fangs, reminiscent of something out of a fantasy novel, but also for its gentle demeanor despite its fierce appearance. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect this remarkable species and its habitat. Without immediate action, we may lose this extraordinary animal forever. So next time you hear about a vampire deer, remember how special it is and why we should all care about its survival. Did you know salt is a mineral we eat? Salt is truly one of a kind among minerals because it's the only one that we commonly consume in its natural form. While most minerals end up as components of supplements or are processed in some way before being safe to eat, salt is different. We sprinkle it on our food directly from the shaker, using it to enhance flavors and preserve meats. Its unique structure, composed mainly of two elements, sodium and chlorine, gives it versatile properties that are essential to our health. Sodium, for example, helps regulate fluid balance in our bodies and supports nerve function. But salt isn't just important for our health, it has a rich history too. From ancient times when it was used as currency to modern-day culinary creations, salt has played a significant role in various cultures. So next time you taste that savory flavor in your meal, remember that salt isn't just any mineral, it's an essential part of our everyday lives. Turns out, the truth is that adventure awaits. The Nevis Swing in Queenstown, New Zealand, holds the title of the world's most extreme swing, and it's not for the faint-hearted. Imagine standing 440 feet above the stunning Nevis River Canyon with nothing but air beneath you. As you take the leap, you experience a heart-pounding free fall that sends adrenaline racing through your veins. This exhilarating drop isn't just about the thrill. It's about reaching incredible speeds of up to 93 miles per hour as you swing back and forth over the canyon. With breathtaking views all around and a rush like no other, the Nevis swing offers an unforgettable experience for thrill seekers. Whether you're a seasoned adrenaline junkie or just looking to push your limits, this swing promises a unique mix of excitement and awe-inspiring scenery. Are you ready to take the plunge and conquer your fears? Why is Guinea-Bissau's flag so colorful and unique? This West African nation's flag, adopted in 1981, stands out because it boasts 12 vibrant colors, more than any other national flag in the world. Each hue and symbol on the flag tells a story about its diverse culture and rich history. Against a bright sky blue background, the flag features various images representing the country's aspirations for unity and progress. The bold colors symbolize the nation's cultural diversity, while the figures reflect the labor and natural abundance that define Guinea-Bissau. This dynamic and eye-catching design serves not just as a national emblem, but also as a powerful reminder of the country's identity and the dreams of its people. As you look at the flag, you can feel the spirit of Guinea-Bissau, from its beautiful landscapes to its vibrant communities. This unique flag resonates with the pride and hopes of its citizens, making it a standout in a world filled with flags. Have you ever seen a flag that tells such a rich story? Here's a wild fact about brachycephalic dogs. These lovable breeds like bulldogs and pugs have unique flat faces and short skulls, making them some of the cutest pets around. However, their adorable appearance comes with serious health concerns. Due to their compressed airways, many brachycephalic dogs struggle to breathe properly, especially in hot weather or during exercise. This respiratory challenge can lead to a condition known as brachycephalic obstructive airway syndrome, BOS, which can be life-threatening if not treated. Because of these issues, many airlines have strict policies that prevent these pups from flying, especially during summer months. Pet owners must be aware of these challenges, ensuring they provide proper care and avoid overexertion. So while a pug's snort may melt your heart, remember to keep an eye on their health and comfort. Why is the FedEx logo considered so innovative? This clever design has won numerous awards and is celebrated as one of the most innovative logos in branding history. Created in 1994, the FedEx logo cleverly incorporates an arrow within the white space between the letters E and X. This hidden arrow symbolizes speed and precision, reflecting FedEx's commitment to seamless global logistics. The logo stands out not just for its simplicity, but also for its ability to convey the brand's core values at a glance, making it memorable and effective. It's fascinating how a small design detail can make such a big impact. Over the years, the logo has become a prominent part of pop culture and is often referenced when discussing excellent design and branding. This iconic logo reminds us that sometimes less is more when communicating a powerful message. Why does cutting hair not hurt at all? The answer lies in the unique structure of hair. All hair that grows outside the scalp is made up of dead cells. This means that when you visit the barber or trim your own locks, you're snipping away at a material that doesn't contain any living tissue. Because hair follicles, which are the living part of hair, are located beneath the surface of the skin, you won't feel any pain when those dead strands are cut. This fascinating fact about hair composition sheds light on how our bodies work. While it may seem surprising that something so visible and prominent as hair is made of dead cells, this is true for all body hair, including eyebrows and eyelashes. The living part of the hair follicle is what actually grows hair and connects to nerve endings. So the next time you get a haircut, you can relax and enjoy the experience, knowing that your stylist isn't just trimming hair, they're giving your dead cells a fresh look without any pain involved. Did you know situs inversus flips internal organs? This unique condition affects about 1 in every 10,000 people, creating a fascinating twist in the way our bodies are structured. In individuals with situs inversus, their internal organs are reversed or mirrored from their usual positions, For example, the heart might be on the right side instead of the left, and other organs like the liver and stomach also switch places. Most people with this condition lead normal lives and don't even realize anything is different until they undergo medical imaging or surgery. Surprisingly, situs inversus rarely causes problems as the body compensates for the unusual layout. However, some individuals may face risks, especially if they require surgery, as doctors need to be aware of this condition to avoid confusion during procedures. Scientists are still exploring why this happens and if it's linked to genetics or environmental factors. The wonders of the human body continue to amaze us. Could you imagine living with your organs in a completely different arrangement?